Alright. Sorry, this late live stream is a little bit late. So celebrating 1,000 subscribers. We actually reached it and then dropped about a sub, so we're below 1,000 again. But I want to thank everyone on this journey, and uh, it's just been an amazing journey for you guys. The last 6 months has been kind of a real eye opener of like what I should be doing as a business owner. So we're just gonna start this with a little bit from the, well, do from Genesis. This is a good place to start. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. That's kind of how God has moved in my life. So I just want to start this live stream with a prayer. So, Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for getting us this far in the journey. Our Holy Order is growing every day. Our Holy Army is up to 1,000 subscribers, and we're pushing every day in our daily lives. And as we push through the day, that we may find you and draw closer to you. And I want to thank you for all the gifts you bestowed upon me and everyone in this live stream watching over the last 6 months and all our lives, honestly. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. And that's gonna how to start this live stream. So I want to thank you all. Anyone who's watching later on, because I know this live stream wasn't scheduled like it normally is. So I want to apologize to you, anyone watching now. So, and what we're going to be doing in this live stream, more or less, is I wanted to be drawing Battle of Agincourt. It's called Agincourt? Oh, hold up. Hold up. My device is down. Let me get this up and running. But we don't really need this to start, so this is honestly a secondary thing, so my apologies for the drivers being down. It's just good to be here and every day pushing. So one of the next things that can be coming up with the channel is the tent series. Obviously, I'm still working on that. Working on getting some more recordings. As you may know, we're working on the tent structure of how to do this. I talked to a couple of my other SCA guys, or SCA Knight, one in particular, about what materials he uses. He uses 2x2s, so I'm probably going to be going with a 2x2 system for the wood. And we're going to need about 10 of those beams, more or less. Center pole, and then all the other corresponding poles, as you can see. And then the entire rope system, 2 on each corner. So 4 corners. There'll probably be more support structure. I'll know more as I go and manufacture this thing. Another thing now that we're at 1,000 subscribers, I'm sure you guys know, I'm going to be doing the hike in full kit, which is going to be insane. If you watch the 500 thank you video, it took every ounce of strength I had to complete the journey. And I know my friends that were with me, they just wanted to get through, go faster. So it was good to have them while I was there. Cause my pace is just a little bit slow. I'm always known to be the slow person. So I'm gonna try to get the Wacom working here, because I've been excited to get this drawing made. Battle of Agincourt is what this is, and this kind of represents our journey on this channel. And if you guys know anything about that battle, pretty awesome tale of faith and being a warrior and overcoming insurmountable odds. The English were not supposed to come out of that battle alive. Next Monday Night Chat with God will be on schedule. This time is a little bit not at prime time, because prime time for you guys is noon and 6 o'clock, at least by my metrics. And every time I've done a late live stream, it has reflected that. So, and I'm talking to anyone watching this live stream in the future, because I know no one's watching at this very moment. And if you are, I want to thank you. I don't see anyone watching. I want to thank you all that have come to this channel, left your comments, and gave your feedback. It means the world to me as I grow, as a, grow into this new body, this new form. One of the great things I noticed today with all this working out and running and exercises, there's a jacket I was given by a friend a couple years back. I could kind of fit it then, but now I can definitely fit it now. No problem. And that was one of those things, like, you're rewarded to wearing clothes that you were denied for a couple years only because you gained a bunch of weight. So this is one of the little things, so it's like you always thank God for those type of moments, overcoming adversity. So and unfortunately, I wish I could be drawing this for you guys right now, but the Wacom board is down until the drivers are repaired. I had it working this morning. I think you all were watching. We're up to 999. We were up by 1,000 subscribers. Lost a sub, so we're working to get that last person back. Whoever you are, God bless you. Thank you for getting us over to 1,000 subs briefly. We keep pushing every day. Repent. Retracted. I mean, you should be confident in what you say and not have to do a retraction, but sometimes it happens. Thank you for stopping by and leaving the comment, though. This is the Battle of Agincourt. If you know your history, it is the English versus the French knights. I'm going to be drawing this. I'm using this as a base. It's an old medieval painting. My Wacom board is currently down, so I have to get that fixed. I guess the driver's uninstalled itself, so I'm working on that. This is, yep, which stinks. Sometimes what is that thing about plans? Plans don't survive first contact with the enemy. That's usually what happens on these live streams. So I have a plan in mind. I go to execute. Plan doesn't survive. It's all right. Roll with it. Oh. And how's your guys' week been? The new year has treated me fantastically. We're growing every day as a channel, as a YouTuber, growing every day into my new body, new interest, being able to run around. Like that's I love that, being able to just run and get things done. So, when I was 390, going out in the backyard used to kill me. Just going back out there. Oh yeah. That's what this channel's all about. It's a medieval Christian content channel. So I'm part of the SCA, Society of Creative Activism. They just basically bunch of guys that like medieval things come together to make I don't know, it's kind of like a club, medieval club, I guess you can call it. I'm gonna do a restart. Apparently the thing has finished, so I will be back. This live stream is not dead. I want to get this tablet working. You know, it's a nice tablet, and I want to draw this for you guys. This is for the 1,000 subs. So I will be back. So I'm gonna end the live. All right. I think the live stream's back up. Give me 1 second. And we're back. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. Had to calibrate the thing, do some other things. 998. Oh no. Dropped a sub. You guys are playing with my heart. Go from 999 to 998. That's alright. That's what I want to do. Ah, that's way thick. Control C, C, C. Oop. So we'll drop that thickness down a bit. Right there. Obviously, we'll do some modifications to this. Ooh, you guys can see. I didn't realize you look at the top of my head, but you guys said something. So we just started this, so I kind of... Oh no! Did I not do a new layer? Oh, I didn't do a new layer. do this. Undo. I hate when that happens. Basically drew over the original piece. Alright, this is for you guys. Battle Admin Core, we're drawing this. We're going to do some modifications, make it more, but it is pretty close to what this channel is. So, we do artwork, we do combat, training, all on this channel. I need to do some more training videos for you guys, people that are into that. Just during the winter times it's a little bit harder, so I operate in seasons. So between August and the end of October is when I do most of my training, and of course during the summer. And then we're preparing for the 1,000 subscriber hike. Still need to get over 1,000. We're up to. You guys are just toying with my emotions at this point. We got to 1,000, and then we're down below 1,000. Love you all. Making me work for every single subscriber. I appreciate it. Ooh. So we'll kind of show where that's at now. So it's going to be its own unique piece. We're just using the Battle Anticore painting as a base. Celebrating 1,000 subs, so I want to thank you all that's come this far. I don't think y'all has been watching this channel and subscribing to it. I'm looking forward to getting this piece out and actually probably putting it on canvas, painting this piece. It's probably what I'll end up doing, honestly. That's hard. So I have so far on the piece. I'm amazed how much details are in this old painting. Like from a distance, I'll show you. From a distance, I'm gonna take away my stuff. Looks very simplistic, right? This old painting. Then you kind of zoom in, and there is a intricate amount of details. That's impressive. Anyways, this is inspired by the Battle of Agincourt, obviously, this painting here. This painting is the Battle of Agincourt painting. This drawing that I'm doing is inspired by that, so I'm going to be overlaying my artwork using this as a base, and then modifying it for the 1,000 subscribers. God gives us gifts, and it's wise to use them. We have the opportunity. So we're at 998. Let's push to 1,003 by tomorrow. You guys can keep me on my toes and making me earn that 1,000 subscriber every single day. And I appreciate you guys' back and forth on that. 2025 is going to be a good year for us, for this channel, and for general growth in general. And if at any point in time my son's watching this in the future, just know I love you. I only want the best for you. It's been an opportunity right here to modify it to our liking. So this would be I don't know, no wonder my pen still wasn't working. Could you imagine what it would be like to be a horse in this type of combat? Ah. How's it going? Thank you for watching the live stream. We're recreating the Battle of Agincourt painting for the 1,000 subscriber Monday night chat with God. All glory goes to God in this live stream. This channel is a medieval Christian channel. We are working out, making art, doing all things medieval, and in the 21st century, of course. So, basically, this piece is going to be representing the 1,000 subscribers, the Holy Army, as it were. We got up to 1,000 subscribers. We dropped down 2 subs in the course of a couple of hours, but it's fine. So we're at 1,000 subscribers as far as I'm concerned. And now I'm planning the 1,000-mile thank you video hike as I did with the 500. You guys check out the channel. I marched in this armor here currently, about 3/4 kit, about 4 miles. Took everything I had to get that accomplished. Ooh, my hand is not steady. Just little mistakes. Make the piece our own. I am so surprised. Like, looking at this, or not my piece. Looking at this, that looks like a simplistic painting, but when you dive deep into it, it has a lot of intricate details. So this is done by a master of the time, which is crazy. So I can get this correct. Ah, my lines are all over the place. I'm just amazed. Like, the more you study history, the more you're just amazed. But I want to do something for my subscribers at 1,000. Not just the hike, but all of this. So, kind of like a shared journey together. And I'll just put a placeholder here of marching towards this goal. I want to thank you all who's watching this late. Normally I'm doing live streams middle of the day. This is normally a very planned, scheduled thing, but life happens, and you're always throwing curveballs in life. One of those is just taking care of business. So today was all about taking care of business. Ups, downs, victories, losses. Take it one day at a time. Crazy amount of detail in this stuff. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'll show you where it's at now. So we're here. Obviously, we're going to go and refine it. We're just kind of doing the general outline of the block of the army on the left side, and on the right side is going to be our 1,000 subscriber goal. Kind of like what we achieved together as a together. So together as a holy army, overcoming this obstacle that took 6 months to achieve. But yes, so there is. I'm actually genuinely impressed with the medieval art, like just how much intricate detail there is. I can't, I just, because at a distance, right, it looks very simple, right? Very, very, very simple. Then you just dive a little deeper. These guys are crazy skilled. Oh yeah, look at that. Like this guy, the painter, the original painter, did the little individual squares with the X's in there. The visors, right? The way their armor flows together. This guy even took the time, right? Here. To their feet behind the horse. That's this one guy. That is so fascinating to me. So they're probably very proud of this moment, Battle of Agincourt. See, I had stuck my little thing on there. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. That's fine. But again, I'm just doing the left side. So the right side is gonna be an original piece, whereas the left is I'm taking part of the Battle of Agincourt, taking the Crusader style forces on the left. 'Cause these are the French, if I recall. The blue ones in blue are all Frenchmen. But this should be a fun piece. Then we'll go, yeah, shade color, because this is just blocking out basically the piece. What I'm doing tonight, and I'm very tempted to like print this out and then paint it on a piece of canvas, if that makes sense. Because this is a medieval channel, and I do love painting by hand, right? Obviously, my armor and everything. So it'd be interesting to do that. Am I gonna do it? I don't know yet. But yeah, that color, right? So it's just crazy. I love the medieval art style. Mine is nowhere as detailed as theirs, but I can draw in that style, at least. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I think it'd be exceptional on canvas. 'Cause there's a piece, I don't have it on me, but there's a piece I did on my armor where I had a friend. They did the art style because I wanted my friend to have it done, have them do it because they like doing medieval stuff too. The heraldry, or whatever it's called. And I basically took that piece of paper, black and white, and then applied it to the piece of metal. You'll see in some of my videos uh, the Shire of Glenrees symbol on my right. But anyways, I basically glued that piece of paper on there and painted over it, and there's, yeah. Yeah, the reason, yeah, it's just the reason I do a computer because like it's cheaper than 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 going and doing painting and whatnot, so I can make mistakes all day long with my lines, whereas I only have one shot and unlimited pieces of paper. Whereas with this, I have unlimited pieces of paper. It's just time and suffering. This guy did individual fingers. That's nuts. Let's see if we missed anything. The chainmail. I was gonna do it like my style here. I'm gonna be live streaming for a while, by the way, until we reach that 1,000 subscriber. We're at 998. We just need like 2 more subs to get to 1,000. Oh yeah, it's just way hard to do art. That's why we do it, though, right? That's how we learn and grow. Like my armor, my metal. Where I'm at now is better than when I started with this piece, even my arms. So my elbows that I did for a friend or working on a friend, that took me way less time to get done than when I first started. So it's all just about repetition, going in, making those errors, and just keep chugging away at it. And the good thing about having your own, being your own artist, right? Make modifications. Yeah, that's why I like it. And I have this Wacom board that I spent a lot of effort getting with my last job that I had. And now that I'm not employed as a software engineer anymore in the field and I'm my own boss, why not use the gifts that God bestowed upon me to make artwork for him? But yes, that digital is awesome in that way you can just keep making a ton of mistakes. And in this piece, since I'm not doing the opposition forces here, these guys, I have to do interpretation art now. Like, interpret this guy right here, standing right here. He's blocked out by this horseman. So I have to come up with an interesting way to make it all flow into one piece. Luckily, he's the only one guy in the front, so don't do anything too crazy. Missing some details somewhere. I think I see it. Yeah. Yeah, always be patient in hard times. Because it does no good to get angry. And I gotta work on that. So I gotta work on. I have anger issues a lot of time, frustration, because I just want to get things done now. And I can always get it done, so I just gotta be more patient with things. A lot more patient. Because anything worthwhile takes a lot of time, patience, dedication. Yeah. And I have a family, so I'm sure you kind of know the struggle. Just you want to get whatever problems in your way done immediately and out of the way so you can go to the next task and go to the next one and go to the next one and go to the next one. And there's times you just have to be patient, focus on the task at hand. Because you might miss a detail or two. I gotta work on that, but you get the gist. I'm doing a cross here. Starting to look like something. Yep, missing the feet over there. That poor dude down there. Imagine being that guy. Yeah, I can imagine they would be. Remember Moses had frustrations as well towards the end. I remember that was in the Bible. I think that's in the Bible. I'll have to find that verse where they talk about his he's got frustrated. So I think we all struggle with that. I'm almost at a point where I can start making it my own now. So I'm gonna get these feet done on this one, and then I'm gonna start working on. We can go off the get off the training wheels and start working on this piece. It looks like this guy is getting trampled on and is crawling out from underneath the horse. And then this guy over here in the front line looks like he's possibly dead. That'd be terrifying if they put spikes on the horse's hooves or something. They do have an anime about medieval times, and I'm trying to remember the name of the anime, but they actually do have one. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Uh, but they show like historical medieval combat in the game, or not the game, the anime, and they eventually fight demons in it. And I saw a little bit of it, and that looked amazing. And it's about medieval Europe. So it's Japanese making an anime about medieval Europe, which is very interesting because to them that's unique and interesting. So they made an anime out of that. The life of me, I'm gonna have to look it up now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look it up. God, I can't. I'm not an anime fanatic, so I couldn't tell you. I'm trying to find this. Berserk. Is that it? Claymore, Finland Saga. There's a whole list. Yeah, I can't remember the name. If I can find that short or the video of that anime specifically about medieval Europe, they actually do medieval. It's like a low fantasy medieval anime. Yeah, me as well. The Walls of Jericho, very interesting. Very interesting where they're fighting the Canaanites, and then people ask like, why did they kill all those people and stuff? Well, it's I believe it's war, but if you learn more about what they're actually up against, these the that society was pretty evil. Like they were sacrificing their babies to Moloch, demon or something like that, on an altar. So any red blood American, if they heard that, or just depictions of that were described to them that these people are doing, any society is doing that, we'd be going in there with an army. So, and we've done it before in the past for other reasons. So it's just very interesting to dive into their shoes, what they had to face at that time. That would be their, I guess, Nazi event almost, World War II, right? Like you're just dealing with such evil, like it has to be stopped. So, and then what was it? Revelations, the final battle. I want to know what that would look like. Probably scary. Have you ever seen like the drones, the Chinese drones, the firework display they did for the New Year? And that's just civilian technology. That whole animation thing. Can you imagine the military tech with the exploding POV bombs, whatnot? What they could do with that? Horrifying. Drone combat has changed the face of war, kind of like the planes did when they were first introduced. Yes, yeah. And we reverted back to basically World War One style combat because it's all new. Trench warfare with artillery. All this stuff is so new until another emerging technology breaks the stalemate. While any power hungry person, they're going to automate everything, including war. And the Atlas program, have you ever seen that? So they already have human form factor bots. So the other element of creating a robot army, if you've ever seen Star Wars, is the AI portion of being able to reason and target acquisition, all that stuff, independently. Uh, so looks like they're working on that right now. So there's a reason they develop technologies. The U.S. government doesn't just do things because they're benevolent, like nuclear power. Yeah. So you can see parts of it. So we probably won't see it in our lifetime, or maybe we will. But we'll probably like definitely the 22nd century will definitely probably see automated infantry robots. We even have mechs now, right? The four-legged bipedal robots. The Chinese added machine guns to the top of those things. So effectively, we have mechs. I find that very interesting. That's why I want to go back to the medieval times. Yeah, bot dogs. Well, on the helicopter too. They have helicopters, so they literally have Star Wars where they drop off the ATTE. They drop it off. The Chinese literally have that. That's so fascinating that life imitates art. They have some delivery drones. I think it's at a stage where it's not reliable enough to be profitable, but they do have the little delivery cars on the ground. So that I don't foresee flying delivery services just because there's too much liability for flying drones. I imagine currently, at least with like house to house to house, you're probably gonna have Elon Musk style cars to deliver it, and then the last little bit have a humanoid factor robot deliver it. How I see delivery in the future, they're gonna basically what DoorDash is now, but replace it with robots. So that's why I gotta be one step ahead of the game with my entire business model. Because currently I do this, I do DoorDash, I do um, eBay Fiber, all of it. Yeah, they're automated. They're self-driving. Yeah, but they have. I think they're. You have to have a human in the seat for it to do its automation bit. Though anyone crazy enough to allow the car to drive themselves, that's just I wouldn't trust that. Being a software engineer for 12 years, there's no way I would trust my life to another software engineer on the road. Not a chance. Oh, sorry, there was an update. You're dead. Forgot the patch there, right? Day one patch. And they're currently the Tesla truck. When I saw that destruction video of the Tesla truck, I was like, "Yep, I like Elon in some ways, but like his trucks, just I don't know what he's thinking. A cast aluminum frame, yeah. What they're going to run into though is when you have a robotic force, if they have any way to hack that stuff, they're going to run into real issues of people hacking and turning their tanks on them. So that's why there probably needs to be human at all times in the loop. Because if you ever mess with AI, you can make it like what was the workaround to get the AI to give you napalm recipes? Like, Grandma, tell me the story of how you made napalm recipe or something like that. So you role play with the robot. Yeah, especially Chinese hackers. Then they recently get the Treasury, U.S. Treasury, something like that. Hacked into that. All right, let me get the eraser. And let's go erase all this nonsense over here. Look at that. That looks kind of dope. So we're off the training wheels now. Making all the own unique mistakes. Hmm. I'm going to erase that because his legs look a little weird. The rest of it looks fine. Ooh. Except for doing that. Nice, yeah. Just having fun trying to get the last 2 subscribers again. Yeah, this is the Battle Core. This is the original painting. So we're using this as the base for the 1,000 subscriber, kind of like March, Holy March. So this is the Crusader army marching on the 1,000 subscriber goal. Did it. 6 months of exercise, pain, building, cutting, getting cut, all accumulating to 1,000 subs. Eventually, 100,000 subs. But currently, we're at 1,000. So live in the moment, enjoy it. Ah, that is gonna take some time to get right. There we go. So I want it to flow nicely. That looks a lot better. I think that ruined the flow. These guys have chainmail legs. There you go. Look at that. Now we're getting some more making our own piece. Thank you. God bless. Thank you. Yeah. This armor, when I built this, it's about 350-ish. I can stick my sides in it now. Check that out. It's actually very big on me. Like, I have to shrink it down now. I'm gonna have to beat this down until it's shrunk. So, constantly running every day. That's what the whole DoorDash is type of thing. Make the majority of my money to feed myself, feed my family, pay bills. Because after I lost my job, I had to figure out what to do with my life. I know I didn't want to work again for another boss, so work for myself. Come here and fix some of these guys' faces. Yeah, every day's a challenge. And the reason, if you're ever curious about why I chose the medieval thing, because like I jump to a lot of different things. I guess I'm someone said you might have ADHD. Like maybe, I don't know, never diagnosed. But medieval thing kind of gives me focus on where I want to go, or it gives me focus to my exercise. And the last time I lost weight was in the SCA, and when I wanted to lose weight this time, I was like, what activity did I do before where I lost a ton of weight and got down to a very healthy level? It was the SCA. That was in high school. Because that's around 250. I got in 250, 260 when I was in high school. So I'm still heavy. At 280 now. But I went from 250 down to like 190. In the SCA, I lost a ton of weight. So that's what I'm doing again. Trying to re-spark that old me. And what I also like about it, there's so many things you can do in the medieval thing, like armor, doing the painting, this here. I'm doing sculptures. It's just there's a lot I can do towards a common goal of just medieval stuff. I'm working on a garden in my backyard, getting chickens to feed my family. So it's just interesting. It just drives with me. Whatever keeps me focused and on the path. Everyone else is different. They all like what keeps them focused, jam, whatever. Yeah, I always dreamed of that. Yeah, I think that's why sometimes I have nightmares because like Satan likes to attack, and that's just terrifying. If you ever had any of those nightmares, you know what I'm talking about. But as my pastor says, if you're not being attacked by Satan, then you should question what you're doing. But yeah, here lately, last couple of years, it definitely feels like more spiritual war going on in everyday things. But this channel's not political, so I won't go into any of that details. So everything just feels more spiritual the last, I'd say, 3 or 4 years. And hence why the direction of this channel kind of changed. If we go, because you can actually go back on the channel and look at my previous videos. It was dev vlogs, uh, doing some game projects I did back in the past, or what have you, right? VR stuff. Something sparked inside of me, 2023, to just you should do this. And I was like, all right, I trust you, Lord. I'm gonna do that. Which was kind of showcase or show my Crusader persona, right? And just put myself out there. And so far, that has yielded success. And even if it doesn't, that's fine. Bring all glory to the Lord. So that's how I look at it. And even if I've saved one soul, or helped save one soul, I think that's a mission accomplished. So I'm trying to think what to put. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think that's a lot what it is. Because that's how I kind of view like just my journey in the SCA entirely. It's not particularly just I like the SCA. I mean, I could take it or honestly leave it. I think it's just drawing closer to God and just my how I did that. And I know God uses different tools to reach people. or not tools. You know what I'm saying? He uses different methods to reach people to draw them closer to him. So I'm drawing a blank what to draw on the right side at the end. So I know it's 1,000 subscribers. You know, hey, no worries. Thank you. God bless. I know what it's like to have your phone die. Mine dies all the time. Have a good night. I appreciate the chat. Oh yeah. See where I'm at now. I think am I still at 998? Yeah, still at 998. Yeah, we were at 1,000, but like my friend showed me we were at 1,000. Boop, and then shot back down. So I think I'm gonna do. There is a game that I love, and it had the most fantastic thing in there. If you ever played Worms Armageddon, it's called the Holy Hand Grenade. So we can do. And you just kind of hit me like, Lord, what should I put here on the right hand side? So Holy Hand Grenade. So we're just kind of blocking out ideas, and then I'll refine it. Thank you, I appreciate it. 998, man. Push every day. God bless, and hope your phone charges real good. Have a wonderful night, and I hope you have a blessed tomorrow. Oh, sweet. Yeah, a little bit. I'm doing another layer. Instead of doing it all in one layer. I think I got the general gist of what I want to put. Good movies, by the way. Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Yeah, the book. Hmm. I guess so. far out. Is it 33%? Yeah, get a little more overall view of the piece. Definitely add colors. I see why the original artwork added different colors. See, eventually you'll take that lines out. So, using lines as a guide. At least for that side. Neat. Oh, not that. I should use. I mean, it's already white, so I guess that works. That'd just be a red flag on a white banner. And then I think it's like grayish blue for weapons. And thanks for whoever's joining us on the live stream. I know this isn't usually our scheduled time, but I appreciate it. And anyone who watches this in the future, I appreciate you watching this far. We usually get about 1,000 to 2,000 views per one of these live streams. So we're gonna be the next year. We're gonna be working on watch hours. I think about 3,000-ish watch hours, something like that. YouTube says, but not too worried about it currently. Just enjoying the show. Wish it wasn't so cold and rainy. Be out there doing some more practices. There we go. But this is always a good way to add to our repertoire of what the SCA is all about, creating artwork, arts and sciences in there, along with the heavy armored combat. So it's not just clunking each other upside the head with weapons. It's a large part of it, and I enjoy it. It's starting to look like something, isn't it? I kind of like that flare. So out of the darkness and the void, there was light. Holy hand grenade. It's unfortunate, yes, and it's unfortunate you watch this live stream when it's not the most optimal time. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the live stream until about 8 o'clock tonight. Lot to do today. Didn't go home until a little bit later. Did some dashes and whatnot, making some money. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to the prime time, which is 12 and 6. Anything past that, it is super dead. Everyone's asleep. But I know tomorrow there'll be people that'll be watching the live streams post this, so all of it helps. So I always try to make my videos interesting, so when I cut shorts, we get more views. I think I'm averaging like per week around 40 to 90,000 views on all the shorts and all the videos. Something crazy like that. Nowhere near super duper levels, like a million plus, but still, for moi, that's pretty good. Because I only have myself to compete against where I was yesterday, where I am today. No one else. Because you go crazy trying to compete against everyone else. Because guess what? You already lost. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. So, you're a loser. Why did you have $300 billion, loser? So, I stopped measuring my success on wealth gaining a long time ago. Because I found, even at the highest levels, it didn't make me happy. Only now, when I get closer to God, I've become more happy, more enlightened. I have my moments of anger, frustration, doubt, like everyone else. See, that's a head, that's a head, okay. Gotta make sure I get all the right cones. And thank you for dropping by this live stream. We're making some medieval art for the 1,000 subscriber video. This is part of the entire entourage of the 1,000 subscribers. This is the live stream we have every Monday night. It's called Monday Nights. I started this about 2.5 months ago. I think it's 2.5 months ago. I'll have to look at when. We're on number 18. So however long that is. Anyways, this is usually getting closer to God or doing something for the channel. So this is a Christian medieval channel. Currently, we're doing artwork. Some days I'll be doing combat. Some days I'll be doing armor crafting. All depends on where I'm drawn to that night. So thank you all that joined us this far. I see we have 4 people watching. Only God Sooner have hundreds. But I appreciate your guys' views. It all helps. So I'll give you guys a good look of this piece. So this piece is derived from the Battle Agincourt painting. So this is the original artwork. And that's what I'm doing with this. So making it our own. And this is kind of like a thank you to the Holy Army as we march on to 1,000 subscribers. This is a goal of ours that we had for the last 6 months. You guys watched all my videos, see me get beat up, make mistakes, be goofy. And we're there. So now the next goal will be setting. I'll do that after I do the hike. So I owe you guys a thank you. Gotta go make myself miserable for a day or about a day. Hiking in full gear. And this is part of the armor kit. I have more of the armor. Currently, if you watch the videos, we're working on the placard right here. So this little bit right here that protects my tummy. working on that currently. Once that's finished, we're going on the hike. I just gotta get holes and strapped, and it's good to go. I'll worry about the tassets, which are these little parts later. I just gotta finish rolling the last little fold, and then strap it all together. So currently, I'm just painting and not finishing this, but getting this to a place that I can say I put my heart and soul into this piece. So it's kind of inspired by, if you watch the beginning of this live stream, right? Out of nothingness and the void, God created, or saw light and saw it was good. Thus came the universe. That's kind of where this is kind of where I'm getting it from, all that darkness on the side. So that out of the way, I'm going to resume painting this piece. And the original piece, if you guys ever have a chance to look at the Battle of Agincourt, the original piece, it doesn't look that detailed at first glance, but when you dive into the piece, you actually take a hard look at it, it's amazing how detailed that thing is. And I only realized how detailed it was when I started painting, or started um, taking the left side of the army, right, and then going from there. I was like, my goodness, these guys were masters. I might do dark copper for that, or dark goldish. Do a little darker color for this haft here. I might lighten it up. That seems a little too excessive. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it looks pretty good. Bonk. We'll do continuous color passes and shading passes until we get good, right? Two away from 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. I appreciate all you. And this piece is dedicated to the march to 1,000 subscribers. The hike's gonna be dedicated to the subscribers themselves. This is to the journey. We'll lighten this up a bit. If you guys like medieval content as well, check out my other stuff. You can see me in combat in the suit of armor. If you haven't already, because I have no way of telling who's watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel. We're almost to 1,000. Pushing every day, every night. Tell you what, we'll just do a blue pass and then I'll color. I don't know why I did it the other way. I'm just a weirdo. I'm going to do like a darker blue with this one. That's the rain. How long have I been doing this live stream for? You know, it doesn't say. I hate that. Oh well. Oh, 2 hours ago. Probably got another hour in me, and then I'm gonna call it. But I want to get this piece for you guys. I get the general idea and the color and the concept. So I like drawing, even if I don't particularly like coloring too much. That's too much like that other one. Trying to think what to put. There you go. That's starting to look like something. I'll have to do like a layer, because in the original etching core, if you look at there's a kind of like a mosaic in the background. Hopefully that helps with the vision. So any white space I want to clean up and put something there. In fact, I may borrow something from this. Okay. Do a base color. Just because when we paint on the next layer, it's going to cover up all this nonsense. So don't worry too much about the horse being filled in, because it's on a separate layer than our actual painting. I don't know how I feel about that. Thank you for joining us. This is a painting that I'm making for the thousands of subscribers, or at least on this live stream. This is a Monday night chat with God, usually. Draw closer to God, and it takes various forms. Combat, painting, armor crafting, whatever that is, or just talking to you guys. So, I appreciate all you guys as we march to 1,000. I believe we're 2 away. I haven't refreshed, so I'll have to check again. Give me a second. Yeah, 2 away still. You guys make me work every inch, every subscriber I'm working towards. So I definitely appreciate the dedication from y'all and making me work for every single one of you guys. There are more videos than subscribers, which is a good thing. Every single subscriber is worth a video. Each video is dedicated to my subscribers. So, and we're gonna get to 1,000. That's all but guaranteed now. It took us a little bit longer than anticipated, which is fine. It usually happens. So about 6 days into the new year, I was hoping to be 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2024, but 6 days in, not too bad. So can't complain. We were so close at the end of the year. I think we were like 13 shy of 1,000, and now we're right there. Ooh, that's hugeness. Everything new in this channel is all hand sculpted, handmade, handcrafted. This is a Christian medieval channel, so you won't find, if you're trying to get away from AI and AI dribble, this is the channel for you. Yeah, it's a bit wonky in the bell right. I want to say it's trying to emulate what the other game did. That game's more automation than anything else. I play it more like a Factorio style game than anything else. I think the next video I'm going to do though is a comparison video of my real life poleaxe combat and that game we played, Half Sword, and kind of show that. Other than the 10 series, I got to do that as well. But that's still a work in progress. This one I can probably get done in the next week or so. I gotta push a video out. Yeah, army is extremely important if you want to get plays like an RTS. If you want an economy, you gotta smash those encampments up. I guess you could take. I guess if you're an archer like you could probably kill them all. I prefer there to be, without question, I'm taking this encampment. Yeah, I play the game more like a RTS. I don't lift a finger to do anything other than I do city planning. If I'm having to harvest, there's a problem. If I'm having to go out and kill myself, there's a bigger problem. My goal in that game is to automate everything. The peasantry should be doing it. It's kind of like you're building systems upon systems. That's how I'm approaching the game. Now I'm wanting to play Factorio after this. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I had you saw Sir Derp Derp, but I don't care about the stats. Every single one of them can harvest berries. I want all the villagers. If you ever played the Age of Empires, you'll see you want all the villagers. And I basically automated my renown, getting renown. I could just have my army slay any encampment without me having to. I could literally order them on the map, go somewhere. But I know there's a range limit, so I wish that wasn't the case. But I guess the game is wanting you to move a little bit, so I guess that's fine. Because if I could literally do it all from the safety of my fortress, I would. Send my men to go claim victory for their king. At least in the game. Oop. Right. Yeah, I had to play X4. Unfortunately on X4, they actually have what appears to be a counterbalance to that playstyle, which is that those AI bots, whatever they are, and they seem to grow the longer you ignore them. So there is a slight time pressure to be aggressive, which is fine. But I think my playthrough on that game is a bit borked because those guys are at the gates of the starting empire I was with. That's looking really nice. Still needs more color because there's theirs. Oop. I can literally do that. I get the additional color. That's crazy. The color I picked randomly is pretty close to what they chose for their. Pretty close. Oh, I see what they did. I see what he did. Little tufts. Yeah, mine's like dookie lines. You could get a bunch of archers and rain down the sky with arrows. But your playthrough is more like you're the guy that does everything. I get it. Whew. I'm gonna probably end this live stream here. I think we're pretty close to 1,000. The tier is I believe the threat level to whatever your capital is. Like my threat level capital is a 9. So they're starting to send tier 2 stuff at me. So pay attention to the threat level. That's the only way I've been able to gauge it, is the threat level. And it seems to be tied to that tier system they have. Tier 4 is what you see at the wheat field. That's a tier 4. That's the Brigadine dudes. I'm gonna have to take a break. I can't imagine doing an 8-hour live stream, but if you guys are all up for an 8-hour live stream, I'm all for it. We'll have to probably do like a special guest or something to keep the conversation interesting rather than me being here by myself. But that's fine. That's the whole point of this channel growing. We're still a very small YouTuber when compared to a lot of other medieval content people like Metatron, Shadowverse, Robin Swords, those guys. Very small. So I think our 5-year goal should be 100,000 subscribers, but this year I'm gonna focus down 5,000 this year. 10,000 within a year is a pretty steep goal. It took us 6 months to get 1,000. However, from what I've researched and looked on YouTube, it is a logarithmic curve. Once you overcome the first hurdle, it's easier to get more subscribers later on. So I'm waiting for that day. I miss the days where I'd get 20, 30 subscribers in the live stream. But of course, I I stayed in a consistent schedule. And unfortunately, this Monday, this chat with God, I wasn't able to meet that expectation, but that's fine. You guys that watched on tomorrow, you guys watched out through the week. That's fantastic. I love it all. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the creation of this to at least a where it's a presentable-ish state. I still want to do some more work on this piece. I'll probably do this to finish this. So I'm going to save this. But that is a goal I had in mind initially. And to put what's the word? To put the rubber where it meets the road and to make something happen over the course of 6 months has been a journey for sure. And I look forward to growing with you guys in this channel. I look forward to generating content you guys enjoy, getting to know you guys as much as I possibly can. Obviously, with thousands of subscribers, you can't know everyone at all times. And this has been Liberty Night, and this has been a live stream for the last 2.5 hours. I'm going to be signing off. See you on the